Hello. I'm actually streaming at, a consistent rate now. Something I've been struggling to do for, at this point, over half a year. So hopefully I can at least keep something like this up. Dear God, I still need to find a better way to, make a standing by screen and actually, make shit like an overlay on top of the billion other things I need to force myself to do because I genuinely do want to improve quality. It's just that time and tired. But I gotta get off my ass and do something eventually, or else I'll never really, feel satisfied. So I gotta at least show that I'm improving somehow. Alright. So I'm back on the PS2 again. Obviously, going by the title with Ape 3. My actual favorite. I've memed Ape 2 so much to my friends solely because it's literally the only one you can buy on console. Well, apparently for that new PS Plus thing, which I'm not really a fan of because of the price hike and how for yearly it's $120. You can emulate PS1, PS2, and PSP games on it, which is cool. I'm glad there's some sort of backwards compatibility, even if it's just, ROMs. But my issue was solely that, just the fact that the price is hiked so high, just like how Nintendo's new Switch membership is. And also just, I kinda I'm one of the, I'm privileged enough to have a laptop that can run a lot of PS1 games pretty good, some PS2 games pretty good, or at least most of the ones I want to play really good. And also, as you see on screen, a soft modded PS2, and I got a Vita and PSSPP. As much as I hate that emulator name, runs really good on my laptop. So, kind of getting that offer now, it's why didn't you offer this for the PS4? Or just keep what you had on the PS3, but put it on the PS4 and 5. Or, add more titles. Because there's still so many more titles from those days people want to go back and play again. And they don't really want to emulate it. Sometimes niggas just want to own shit, even if it's owning a digital license for it. There's still value in an IP, even if it's not going to do gangbusters, in my opinion. Even though, commercial-wise, it would make sense to exit if it wasn't making money in the first place. I know that all too well. But anyway, let me shut the fuck up and start the game. No one came here to hear that bullshit.
Sony Computer Entertainment America.
Okay, this game is either gonna be... It's either gonna be I can't hear it or y'all can. Because even with Pumped and Primed, I assumed people can hear it, so I'm gonna leave the audio balancing alone. But it's just for me, it's hyper quiet. Well, not hyper quiet, but... I cannot speak over most cutscenes if I want to fully be able to hear them. God.
Go back to your mama.
Here we go! Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
Let's dance.
Let's do it! Watcha! Acha! Ha! Two! Three!
What are you doing? I know. Ape Escape 3!
The first Ape Escape I've ever beaten, and honestly, my favorite in the main series. There's kind of nothing I could say after the intro to do this game more justice than that. Like, if the intro didn't really show you why the game sold me, like, I don't know what to say. Honestly, this stream I'm probably going to do something interesting with it, because this is the first game where you have the option of playing either, like, multiple characters. Well, obviously not in the first game in the series, because, you know, Pumped and Primed exists, but you get what I mean, the first main line title. And I do know the cutscenes are somewhat different for each character. So I'm gonna be doing this... I'm gonna be doing this weird.
I trust that everything is to your satisfaction, my dear friend Spectre.
It's perfect. Very well. Let's team up.
Wonderful. An exquisite decision. Finally it begins! My revenge against those who laughed at me!
I'm heading off to practice. Okay. Is Aki here? Huh? Hey, that's my pudding. There are monkeys all throughout the town. They're all over the TV. Anyway, this is huge. Hey, that hurts. Okay, there you are. Huh? That doesn't sound like a recording. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Aki, Kay, Yumi. Oh, I'm so glad you're both safe. Natalie? Details later, but here's what's happening. All right. Those monkeys are loose again. They're out causing trouble all over the world. This time, they're broadcasting weird television shows. That sounds kind of fun. No! Their shows are so stupid that anyone watching becomes a mindless couch potato. Now, I don't want to scare you. But as you can see, Spike and Jimmy and even the professor have all been affected. Oh my. If this continues, the monkeys will affect the whole world. Kay, Yumi, you're going to have to help us. Capture those monkeys and put an end to their mindless TV shows. I'm teleporting a monkey net to you. Use it to capture all of the monkeys. Be careful and good luck. Hey, stop! Cut it out! I hope Natalie will be okay. Well, at least now we know why things are so strange in town. That's the first time I've seen one of those monkeys. The teleport is complete. I guess it wasn't just one of Natalie's bad jokes. Oh my! What do you think you're doing? Hurry! Capture him!
The monkey! So yeah, you're given a choice off the bat. No, you can't swap between them during the actual save file, sadly. Which means I'm gonna play the game in that weird way I mentioned, where I'm gonna do both stories, but I'm not gonna separate each character to their own streams. I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do up until one boss with one character, then swap to the other character, and then just go, like, every other boss I swap a character and then do their version of the game. I don't think that much is different, but I just think it'll be cool to see, like, every cutscene in the game that way. Then I can technically say I beat the game twice on stream. But yeah, these are Kay and Yumi, the new pro tags. I know, the funny thing is that despite their names being Japanese already, these aren't their original names, because I think Kay in Japan and Europe is called Satoru, and And in Japan and UK, Yumi is Sayaka. I don't know why they changed them when their names are still Japanese. It just kind of felt like a useless change. And I doubt dub actors fucking up Sayaka and saying Sayaka was their biggest fear. Like, that happens all the time, and there's a lot of people who are sticklers for it, but I kind of don't care as long as it sounds natural coming out of the actor's mouth, honestly. But I usually play with K first. Even though, from my experience, though he moves faster, he has, like, less hit stun on his stuff. They're weird. I can tell you for sure Yumi's slower and her stun club's way faster. But yeah, you're just kind of thrown in. And then you're thrown out. Like, it just kind of throws you in assuming you've touched an Ape Escape game for more than 2 minutes.
Good job. Captured monkey teleportation complete. Just what's going on here? I guess that everything Natalie said was true. I guess that those monkeys are causing havoc all over the world. We have to capture all of those monkeys and stop their TV shows. Yumi, Kay, we need the two of you. Will you help us? Sure, of course. This is the secret TV station base where we'll be providing support to you on your adventures. The warp pad that used to be in our room was destroyed by the monkeys, so we've rebuilt the rear part of the laboratory. If you get on the front warp pad here, you can head out to go capture the monkeys. We've got a game-saving device and a bunch of others all ready for you to use, so be sure to put them to good use.
So this is our new hub. Honestly, after playing 1, 2, and 3, I know the hub worlds are usually small, so there's not much to really say about them, but I don't know. Like, I like how this is literally just... Like, this is just Akie's house. Well, I called her by her Japanese name, but Aki's name in Japan was Akie. It's not much of a difference. I don't really see why they had to change that too, especially since it was one more letter. And I'm pretty sure they would have just called her Aki regardless. But I've always just liked the fact that it's literally just kind of the outside of her house. Like, I know 2 was like the inside of a house. And I know 1 was like the Professor's time lab. But I don't know, like, this small little area always just connected with me ever since I was like 11. And I don't know why.
That's the shopping area just over there. There are quite a few shops there, so you should check them out.
Oh yeah, actually, speaking of the shops, because you know, this is the first game in the mainline series with actual shops.
That's the Monkey Mart. You can buy things there using your gacha coins. They've got all sorts of things there that will come in handy on your adventures. Sometimes new products will also be on display, so pop in for a look every now and then. Looks like you're low on gacha coins. Without the right amount of coins, you won't be able to buy anything.
Yeah, there's no gacha this time. There's no... Well, there is, like...
Looks like without the right amount...
Well, there is, now that I've mentioned, you know, I ignored the Lucky Ticket's existence. But yeah, this is the first game in the mainline series where we have actual fucking shops that we can use money for. Like the coins, or the triangle coin, yeah, whatever the fuck they were called in 1. They were just for lives.
You can buy books there using your gacha coins. The items you collect here can be viewed in the gallery. Collect as many as you can. Sometimes new products will also be on display, so pop in for a look every... Looks like without the right amount...
She will literally say that every time. Just, bro, did you know
That's
you're
the
broke?
hobby shop. You can buy things there. The items you collect here can be viewed in the mini game corner or the gallery. Collect as many as you can. Sometimes new product looks like without the right amount. That's the music shop. You can buy things there using your gotcha coins. The items you collect here can be watched or listened to in the home theater. Collect as many as you can. Sometimes new looks like without the right amount.
I was about to say, for once, she didn't tell me I was a broke bitch. She didn't look at the 10-year-old and go, damn, son, you broke.
That's the Simian Cinema. Make videos using the monkeys you've captured. You can put that director's cap on and let the cameras roll. I see you still haven't picked up any movie files, have you?
I mean, I can't. Haven't started the actual game. Like I understand why that notification's there. It's just funny to me. Just, it looks like you're broke, and it looks like you don't have jack and
That's
shit.
the training
Me.
room.
I started the game.
You can use it to learn how to use gadgets you've just acquired, or to train for other things. Soon, you might be able to use it for things other than gadget training.
I don't get what she meant by this, and I never will, because honestly, you never use it for anything other than gadget
At
training.
any
I'm gonna
rate,
be real.
what's most important is that you learn how to capture lots of monkeys.
Oh, wait a minute. I know what she's talking about. Never mind. I'm stupid.
Go!
So something that I don't think the game calls it anything special, but what I like to call them are stylish captures. So whenever there's like a couple, there's like 2 or 3 swinging animations for the net in this game. Each character has. Same with them swinging in the air. Like the way they scoop the monkeys into the net is kind of stylized, especially with the slowdown. And when the slowdown hits, that means you're almost guaranteed. And I say almost because, well, if you've at least seen footage of the game, or, you know, I did stream this at one point last year, but didn't play that much of it. Sometimes it'll hit the slowdown, but the monkey will still be shifty enough to actually get out of the way. Which kind of makes... I'm not gonna lie, it gets me heated a good couple of times when I'm doing really good in a stage and a monkey just decides, nah. Looks like you can't call me broke anymore. Stun Club. I don't need to actually read what to do with these because I've played more than one Ape Escape. Then I feel like I can also just say what they're gonna say in the little phones, just about the same because I've played this game a lot. Sadly, clicking in the right stick does, unlike Pumpkin Primed, and I think also Million Monkeys, sadly clicking in the right stick doesn't do anything. I kind of wish they added in that as like a special attack, like a special weapon attack in the main series, but they never did. Hit switches with it, obviously, it's a blunt force weapon. Yeah, there's no application for the Stun Club that we haven't seen at this point. Like, it's still the trusty old Stun Club. You know it. I don't know if you guys love it, but I kinda do. Also, just getting it out the way now, this game does not have the Magic Punch. It is the only mainline game that just kinda throws away the Magic Punch. And while I'm kinda sad it's gone, I can understand why.
That's the warp pad. From there, you'll head right into the TV programs.
But like I was saying, like, I can understand why they just kind of told the Magic Punch to fuck off. But I kind of wish you still had it as like a secret. Like, it's not something you get at the end of the game, it's just an actual secret. You fool. Also, yeah, this game has frames. I love this game to death, but it's always had frames. It's the nicest way to put it. Is there a monkey in there? I could kill enemies for more coins. Also, yeah, collecting coins still works the same as in 2. I think every 5 coins increases every other coin in the immediate area to the next coin value. So 1 turns into 5, 5 turns into 10, and then that's the max. So yeah, if you came straight from 2 into 3, you'll pretty much feel right at home. Except one thing, you don't have that weird long jump. I don't even know if it is a long jump, but you don't have that weird, like, headbutt jump Jimmy had, like... But that same input, both jump buttons, will be used for something else very soon. Something a lot cooler, honestly. Why did you think that would work, Nestle? Why did you think that would work, Nestle? Who told you? Damn. Okay. So I know, obviously, you know, I can just catch them, and the level ends. I'm not going for them right now. Instead, I'm going to the church. So the Simian cinema, this is what it's used for. Every time you see a camera out in the field, and these are in, like, every level, I'm pretty sure. Run up to one, start filming. True art is like a banana. And then you're done. Then, like, a completely random, not a completely random skit, but just a skit will show up in the Simian cinema every time you do one of these. I don't know if they change depending on the character, and I'm pretty sure they're all, like, set in stone ones. But they're still pretty neat to me. Also, a flawless run at the first level, didn't get hit once. Unless I just forgot, which is also likely.
Looking pretty good.
Let me actually lower the game again, because it's actually
In time attack
overpowering a bit.
mode, you have to capture monkeys within a certain amount of time. Each stage has its own number of monkeys you'll need to capture. Try and capture them as quickly as you possibly can. Good luck! Okay. Here's another gadget I'm going to warp over to you. It's a monkey radar. Use it to find monkeys. You'll probably want to practice learning how to use it in the training room. Want to go over to the training room to try it out?
Pass to the red. Pass to the blue. Yeah, again, every returning item, nothing really new has been added. Like, if you've used that item in 1 and 2, it's pretty much the exact same. You don't need to worry about it. Also, you notice in this game, I sneak a lot more. It's mainly because, you know, some monkeys are infinitely more obnoxious in this game. And some monkeys, their aggro stat really means something. It's always meant something, but it's something you just don't, at least for me, I never fully paid mind to. Reminder that this was my first mainline Ape Escape game, but technically the second one I've played, but it's the first one I've beaten. Funnily enough, looking at the stream thumbnail, that's exactly what can actually happen to you in this game. Like, that's not like a funny bit, it's not a joke. Like, that's a real mechanic. I tried to show it off to my friends like a year ago on Discord, and the monkeys just wouldn't let me do it. They wouldn't steal the net. Mr. Wolf, where are you?
All right.
Like, the monkeys just would not take the net and catch me in it. I'll show that off with one of the two characters at some point, hopefully. Probably have to be late game. You fool! I'm going the wrong way. No, I was going the right way. I'm blind. I don't care about you. But yeah, K's stun club is thinner, but he's the stronger of the two, if I remember. Well, actually, no. I think Yumi's the stronger of the two because her stun club is like bigger hitbox and what causes bigger hit stun. But at the cost, she's like slow as fuck in comparison. So I'm just gonna ignore you right now because there's multiple monkeys in this building I need to catch. There's an extra life. Ow. Hey, Alex. There's the bastard. Oh, I think I remember there being a monkey in there. The robot died in the wall and I can't get the coin. Now get back here. I remember right. Get back here. Nah. That's what I mean. Like, the slowdown in this game is so evil because you think it's guaranteed and then the monkey says no. The monkey really just looks at you and goes, I got the jukes.
You really got quite a workout there.
Robots out here despawning to try and trip you up.
Welcome back. Capturing all of those monkeys must have been tiring, eh? I figured you'd be exhausted, so I made this new device for you. If you use this, you can change into lots of different forms. Different forms? Huh, like what? Why don't you just try it and see? I think you'll be happy with what you can do. Really? Of course. Cool. I'm still putting the finishing touches on it, but it should be done in time for the next stage. Huh? Well, I'll let you know what it will change you into then, okay?
The monkeys are equipped with black switches. Like, I love this. I love Ape Escape 3 to death. God, the game kind of just dies. Like, I love it. The game can't keep it together sometimes.
Your first morph is
And by sometimes, I mean a lot of time.
I'm entering the morph data for it into the morph gear. Its specialties are defending and making powerful attacks. You'll probably want to practice learning how to use it in the training room. Want to go over to the training room to try it out?
Like, I'm used to games with kinda iffy frame rate, so I'm fine with it. It just... It's just funny going down memory lane and realizing, oh, I didn't want to quit.
I'll be back.
I mean, I guess. Well, I guess I'm just. Well, I don't read the phone tutorial, so me going into the actual stages just kind of saves time. But this is Fantasy Night. Any heavy armor thing or anything that seems to just be. Can you shut up? I don't need it. So these enemies would take like a couple hits if you don't hit their wind-up keys. One hit in Fantasy Night. It is the power form. I also really like every transformation jingle in this game. Like, so this guy with armor? Well, he doesn't really have armor, but well, if I can knock him, oh no, I can knock him down. He's too aggro to be knocked down. But yeah, these green things you can pick up can extend your transformation time, and they also help you build back meter. The meter, honestly, at least at the start, is pretty generous in my opinion of how fast it's building back. Because most games would like hold that kind of meter game back from you for a minute. And collecting the I don't know, I guess the morph gauge droplets, as I can call them? Or like the smaller morph gauge tanks, just like the coins. You collect 4 or 5 of them and it turns into the biggest value one. It turns into a bigger value. Meaning you collect a good couple of them in a row, you just start getting whole ass bars back. So this is where Fantasy Night, this is where you're supposed to first use it. I say this is where you're supposed to first use it because that monkey's, as far as I know, is otherwise impossible without it. Also, this next part is possible without it. It's just more annoying because it's force damage if you don't. You look at this cash. I lost time on cash because of you, bastard. Mighty Morphing Monkey Hunter. Yeah! That is pretty much what this game is summed up. The irony in me not being a Power Rangers fan as a kid. Because, like, I was aware of Power Rangers, I thought, but because of how I was raised, I thought, oh, my parents wouldn't let me watch this. Only to find out, my mom and dad were actually totally okay with it because my cousins, who my mom also had to raise at a point, were super into Power Rangers when they were kids. So I just kind of sat there like, oh, what do you mean? What do you mean I just kind of applied your rules to everything? And I was still wrong. I still think about how inconsistent the rules were, because it was like, oh, no witchcraft. Fairly Odd Parents was completely fine. And I get that it's like one of the, I guess, more or less fucked up kids shows of the 2000s, but it's also really not. I don't know, like, it's just a weird thing for me to think about on the regular, honestly. I don't exist. There it is. Actually, wait a minute. I'm already at the first boss, right? Yeah. Because then after this, it's one of the freaky monkey fight. Like, I know the order. I don't know. It's not even a story-related thing. I can tell you the order. Because I'm pretty sure after this level is Monkey White. Which is funny, going from 2 to this, learning that he was considered, you know, a bigger threat in 2. And now in 3, he's just kind of your first jobber. Ow. How dare you hit me with neutral? Oh no. Stop. Wait, stop. We can talk. Not like this. Oh no. I got it back. I could have shown it off there, but I don't want to do it when I'm already almost done with a level. Alright. So I'm going to capture one of them. I've decided on you. Ow. I've never actually bothered to just run up and down the stairs before. Why have I never done that? Also, I caught up with him by accident. You just ignore me. I'm not going for you. I'm a terrible dancer.
All right. Yup.
I don't... You know, I probably... Damn it.
Looking pretty good.
Because I kind of noticed looking back at the actual stream footage, every time I glance at it, I go, why is that game moving at half the speed? Oh yeah, I set it to 30 frames. Because I was recording something else that took more power. Then again, it's probably better for me to stream at 30 frames per second with this laptop until I get a better computer.
Humans who haven't been affected yet. Here, try this.
Oh!
Whoa, cool! Check out that awesome dragon!
You're supposed to be frightened. This dragon has rained fiery death upon many a valiant knight.
Well, he doesn't look that tough.
What? You dare to belittle my greatest creation? This will not do!
Fold that
We're
fucking
the ones who should be
10-year-old.
saying that! You fix everyone that you've hurt right now!
Ha! There's no way that's going to happen. I have orders to affect everyone in the whole world.
Orders? Ha! Orders from who?
From Spectre, of course. Who else?
Spectre?
Oops. Oh, I forgot that it was against the rules to say his name. You little brat! This is all your fault!
You're the one who said it!
Shut up! Well, now that you know our secret, I'm afraid that I can't allow you to leave here. I was about to make a movie starring myself, but I guess that will have to wait. Change in scenario. Your time has come, brat!
Honest to God, thinking about it again now that I'm older, this game is literally Ape Escape. What if Ape Escape, but Beautiful Joe, but also, I guess, more Super Sentai than Joe? Even though it's literally only a team of 2, but... Yeah, because even, like, it's still, like, a bracelet. Or, like, yeah, it's It's a bracelet, which is kind of similar to something like I watch. So I think that comparison makes at least a lick of sense. Will you? Will you really? I win. Free.
Well, that is just awesome.
Well, well. Things have become quite interesting, haven't they? Shall I go and say hello?
An exquisite idea. Very well. I shall go get ready. Please wait here for a bit.
So, again, Spectre is behind all of this. Who's Spectre? That name sounds familiar. You two don't know him? Spectre is an ultra-intelligent monkey that wants to rule over all mankind. Somewhat dangerous. He used to be one of the most popular monkeys at the monkey park. But he turned to evil when he put on a monkey helmet, and now he's become the boss of the evil monkeys.
I'm no mere boss. I'm their glorious leader. Obviously, you aren't fans of my show.
Spectre? So you're the one behind all of this. Just what is it that you want?
I heard that someone dared to stand in my way, so I wanted to get a look at who it could be. I must say I'm quite relieved it's only you.
What? Why you? Surrender now while you still can! Yeah! Yeah!
You think you can capture me again? I won't make the same mistake as before. This time I've teamed up with this Hugh. And...
Do you mean me, Mr. Spectre? That's right. I am human, yet the end of humanity. These monkeys have won me over. I am the ultimate scientist. I'm 28 years old, single. I'm 6'3", including hair. I'm 145 pounds, also including hair. My favorite color is turquoise, and I have an IQ of 1300. And they call me Dr. Tomoki. And don't you forget it.
What do you think you're doing? Just introduce yourself normally. Normally, cut the camera.
I thought it was an exquisite introduction.
Anyway, we have nothing to fear from you fools.
That's right.
It's Tomoki! How have you been? You always had a good head on your shoulders.
Aki?
Huh?
Yes. Right. Well, Spectre, we can't waste the entire day talking to these people. We have work to do.
Huh? Oh, right. So anyway, relax and enjoy our show. Of course, if you insist on resisting us, we'll be glad to crush you like vermin. Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Aki! Are you friends with that guy? Well, once, long ago. But never mind that now. We've got to capture Spectre. I wonder how old that Monkey White really is.
Yeah, so remember last stream where I very much mentioned that the voice cast for this series is always changing and is very weird? So I brought up the fact that this is the game that just kind of has Nolan North in it. Dr. Tomoki is Nolan North. And as a kid, I couldn't tell it was him. But watching that cutscene back in full again, even though it wasn't exactly the tone he had with Deadpool and Marvel 3, a bit of it slipped out during that introduction. But alright. Like I said at the start of the stream, I'm gonna be playing this game weird. I'm gonna be cycling through 2 save files each boss.
That's where you can load or save your game. If you want to quit midway through your game, be sure you save your progress. Don't forget.
Oh yeah, that was... I don't know when I made this save, actually. Save over there. The game, yes. Can I go to numbers? No. No, I can. Wait a minute. Style. Spectre couldn't get Jake back because he went black. God. I can't say you're wrong. So I've shown... So the cutscenes that I know are the same, I'm gonna skip. It's mainly just things like boss interactions that are different. He went black and couldn't go back. God. It gets worse every time.
Good job. Captured.
Yeah, this is the same.
This is the secret, the warp pad that used to be an...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everything here is the same because I don't
That's
think
the shopping
anything
area.
she says for tutorials is character specific.
That's the warp pad.
Just a quick... Actually, yeah, I did do like a longer rundown or a little bit. Stage select. This is just kind of random bullshit. The more you collect monkeys, the more you get you add to fortune telling. Never really use it, but it's cool. You can buy mini games later on. Yes, you have an actual shop down here. Like, I've only been streaming for like what, 40 minutes, but 50 minutes. But like, I feel like a shorter rundown at this point is okay. Gadget trainer. Home theater to rewatch movies, gallery for gallery shit. It didn't really need explaining. I don't know why I felt like running back through those and just doing it real quick.
Here I go. I'm ready.
I forgot that's how she grows. Oh yeah, her stun club has so much more hit stun than K's. It's unbelievable. But yeah, I'm pretty sure she's slower, but she hits way harder. And she also has a bigger hit box on her stun club. Like, if I can knock you down standing... Huh. Funny thought is how he recruited a bunch of monkeys to teach. I mean, to be fair, the monkeys were already with him, so he... Actually, no, you're right. Because in the mainline games, once Jake got freed from the mind control, he said, alright, I'm gonna need some hyper-intelligent monkeys that can also talk. I'm tired of this bullshit. Dude runs out of humans, so he turns to his own kind, and then he turns to humans again because Dr. Tomoki. I kind of missed the stupid long jump on Ape Escape 2. I missed it a little. Wait a minute. Oh. somehow I didn't think about double jumping in a... Huh. That kills your double jump. I mean, that makes sense that it would, but... Actually, how many do I have left? 2. I mean, I'm not gonna, like... Honestly, I don't have to care about... Because the movies and stuff are gonna be the same anyway. So I can just do them with Kay and then just run through levels with Yumi after I do with Kay. And I'm only swapping between the both of them just to show off some of the different cutscenes. I'm pretty sure most of them are the same, so for Yumi, I'll literally just blow through the game.
In time attack. You.
Then, because I feel like it'll make it feel like it's a little faster. Does she not have the... Oh, no, she does. That was weird. It was not activating. I mean, I can just ignore the ones that are involved with the camera. That way, so when I run through the level again as the other characters, it's not as... like, it's not scuffed because I already collected them and I gotta load up the time attack version. Come on. Come on. Jump out. Jump out. Jump out, bitch. To make sure the monkey doesn't wake up. Again, I really remember there being a monkey in there specifically. I was gonna mow over the fact that I didn't collect that extra life, but I don't feel like I need it this early.
Looking pretty.
Welcome back. Capturing all of those monkeys must have been tiring, eh? I figured you'd be exhausted, so I made this new device for you. If you use this, you can change into lots of different forms. Different forms? Huh, like what?
Yumi.
Yeah. So Kay becomes a knight. Yumi becomes a fucking mage. Oh, so yeah, what I failed to show last time, just flicking the stick is your basic attack, rotating the stick is an AoE, and clicking in the stick. Yes, this is the forms is the only time where clicking in the stick, I think outside of the slingshot, actually does something, is usually your capture mechanic. I'm still kind of sad they didn't apply this to the basic stun club, or like most of your basic items would at this point. Well, actually no, the RC copter is consistently needed, like, click in the right stick to detonate it or spawn it in, so... Yeah. I just guess I just want it more for the stun club because, you know, Pumped and Primed made it kind of cool. Even when I admittedly barely use that function in the stun club fights at all. Then again, with Natalie, I feel like it was better to just churn the right stick instead of, you know, hold it down. Especially considering I had, like, ice.
Here I go.
So I could just fucking freeze people. Like, I don't have to care as much. Because once I hit them with the one spin, it's just it's literally, you're frozen. Like, you're done. Like, I no longer have to think once you're frozen. You have to hold my schmicks of I'm going to keep doing it. Then I got an infinite on the professor, and I don't know how to feel about that. Also, even though I know it kind of doesn't, this is, in the terms of the main games, is the best game about your jump momentum. Because usually in the main... Well, no, jump momentum's never really felt... I don't know how to describe it. Like, 3's jumping to me feels a lot better than 1 and 2's, and it's just a me thing, I think. Like, obviously better than 1 and On the Looses, because... Like, you still can't, obviously, like, retract a jump, but you still have, like, you can still at least slightly curve in the air. I think 2 you could also do it, but it's just more noticeable to me here. Your soul. Keep this fucking morph power. I feel like coming in here with time attack with some of the later things you get would just make this an optimal money grind room. At least for early on. No, where are you going? Death comes for all of you. Each hit. Wait, did she take 2 hits of damage? Unless they automatically did like a whole cookie and I just didn't notice. Ooh. No. Ooh. Oh, fuck. Drop it.
You.
Here I go.
So, there are still some humans who haven't been affected yet. Here, try this!
Hey, you! Out of the way!
You're supposed to be frightened. This dragon has rained fiery death upon many a valiant knight.
Are you sure about that? He looks kind of goofy.
What?
Really?
You dare to belittle my greatest creation? This will not do!
We're the ones who should be saying that. You fix everybody that you've hurt right now.
Ha! There's no way that's going to happen. I have orders to affect everyone in the whole
What do
world.
you mean, orders? Orders from who?
From Spectre, of course. Who else?
Spectre?
Oops. Oh, I forgot that it was against the rules to say his name. You little brat! This is all your fault!
You're the one who said it.
Shut up! Well, now that you know our secret, I'm afraid that I can't allow you to leave here. I was about to make a movie starring myself, but I guess that will have to wait. Change the scenario! Your time has come, brat!
Yeah, she auto blocks attacks by default. No. Are you? Again, are you? Are you gonna shish kebab me? That's what I thought. 1 health. That's how free. That's how free he is.
Well, that is just awesome. So, again, Spectre is behind all of this. Who's Spectre? I wonder. That's where you can, if you want to quit, don't.
Yeah, so then that's a good It's actually a really good way for me to cycle between both. So yeah, now I have what's pretty much switching in between levels. Well, between files. Banana heat.
Hey! Here's another gadget I'm going to warp over to you. It's a super hoop. It'll let you go zipping and zooming all over the place. You'll probably want to practice learning how to use it in the training room. Want to go over to the training room to try it out?
So the super hoop works the exact same. Nothing was changed. I still think killing enemies with this thing is still pretty unfun, honestly. I've never liked killing enemies with a super hoop. That, and sadly we're not in Pumped and Primed anymore, where it keeps your jump, because... Yeah... God, why did that not carry over into the main line? Like, I still think it's stupid Super Hoop just does not carry your momentum. They really made it only the spin-offs that do that. Oh yeah, I forgot I got it. And then... God. I can freely say the cars are actually my least favorite vehicle in the entire series. Kind of weird the dialogue cutscenes is exactly... Yeah, to be fair, like, it's only the boss interactions that are somewhat different. Because I know for Yumi at the very least, I'm pretty sure Monkey Pink and Monkey Blue are just whole different reactions. Get it? Wait, no, because for Monkey Blue and Monkey Pink, I'm pretty sure it's different for you, Kay and Yumi. It would be different for Yumi, at least, because she works in the similar business as Monkey Pink. And we'll get to Monkey Blue when we get to him. I can at least say this game is my favorite design for him. Actually, let me go to the fucking... Let me get the football field out the way now. Wait a minute. I'm playing as Kay. I don't need to worry about the order. I can just go. Oh, the other one doesn't spawn. Yeah, that's after you beat the game, the first cycle. hope these ever run out of pellets. He just shot his homie. Wait. Nah, he just shot up his friend. No. Like, bro. He really looked at his own friend and said, "It really be your own homie. It really be your own," because, like, he just kind of shot it. Oh yeah, they do. This game does have its own version of the rat. They're just burglar bots. Not gonna lie, I kind of forget the burglar bots were a thing. Actually, how many are on the football field? Because I can go get them. If I remember right, I think the coins don't stop at 999 in this game. I may be wrong. Probably do. I'm stupid. That's exactly enough in here. Someone decided to jump in. I will turn this into a fucking Muso game. Don't test me. He got so mad he got stupid. Let's go.
Looking pretty good. Okay.
There's
Here's
the
another gadget I'm
slingshot.
going to warp over to you. It's a slingback shooter. Use it to attack enemies far off in the distance. You should spend some time getting the hang of it in the training room. Want to go over to the training room to try it out? Go! Yo! Yo!
coins.
I'll be back.
Acquire more kern.
You bet.
Not the monkey with the gun. He was dumb. Shape up in 10 days or your money back. Not even the one I was aiming for. Hey, got him. It's probably better to use Fantasy Knife for that one, but I wanted to struggle, honestly. Also, yeah, that comment I made earlier about, like, this game struggling. Love it to death. It chokes a good bit. I could have sworn I pushed it directly in the direction. Ow. Free. Anyway. There's full health. Also, freest monkey in the whole game. Look at this idiot. Like, I feel so bad for him. Like, I feel so bad for that monkey specifically. He's like, alright, I'm gonna make my gettable. What do you mean? What do you mean I'm not going to space? You're simply not going to space. Oh! Oh yeah, I was right. It does exceed 1,000 in this game. Even though I am streaming it at a lower frame rate, you're probably seeing these frame dips, right? Like, I get over here. I just want to talk to you. Nah, I just want to talk. The mech, also another one of my personal, just least favorite things to pilot, even though it's cool. It works exactly like the boat. Like, I'm not even kidding. It works exactly like the boat, except like you can click in both sticks to boost. I've killed you. Look at how rich and powerful I am. Look at how poor and stupid you are. Yeah, I don't like controlling the mech, and solely because they make you do, A, because it's an Ape Escape vehicle, and B, they make you do a boss fight with it later, and the fight's not hard. I just don't like using it.
You can only view monkey videos in the Simian Cinema if you've already shot them using the Peepo camera. You'll have to go and get the movie file to be able to watch it. Movie files can be edited, so feel free to make as many versions as you like.
Wait, they can? Wait a minute. Let me fucking check this. I don't remember that shit. I don't remember being able to edit jack and shit. The wedding was already over. People can translation feels a bit. No, that's supposed to be the actual translation, because the helmets are called peak point helmets. So with the helmets on, they're the Peepo helmets. They become Peepo monkeys. Oh god, that makes like. When did Overblood come out? I like how my brain was like, when did that really obscure horror game come out? Because that also had a robot named Peepo.
Practice going for a swim in the training room. Want to go over to the training room to try it out?
Monday the 16th.
Go!
I forgot this stage was called Monday the 16th. So yeah, I think the only returning item that got changed was this. Felt weird because Piposaru was the Japanese name. Fair. But nah, it's always spelled P-I-P-O whenever they're referring to the monkeys or the helmets. That's the one thing that stayed oddly consistent despite Ubisoft handling a couple games and Sony handling this one directly. At least in the US handling it directly. But yeah, it's also not like a net you shoot anymore. It's for some reason short range. I don't know why they felt the need to change that. Especially since, you know, going underwater is just, you go like a set amount deeper. You can't go any deeper than the one time you click in the stick. And then you either come up on land or just leave the stick neutral to come back up. Or press jump. I guess a lot of people just ended up drowning in 1 and 2. I never really had that problem. Personally, at least. I guess they just decided to make it more simple. Which I'm kind of fine with, but at the same time, it's just weird. Catch 12 monkey. Got him. Monkeys moving could be a problem. Yeah, but even then, in water, they're not that hard to catch in water in honestly any game. If the range is that short, they can just swoop. Yeah, some monkeys I can agree there. But most of the time, it's not that big of an issue. I just don't like the change, personally. Oh my god, he's dead. No, bro, you gotta... No, bro, you gotta go to the afterlife. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. You too. Were there multiple entrances here, or was there just one? I forget. Yeah, that's where I came from. Okay, then I gotta go down. Also, notice I haven't spent my coins yet. I'm gonna do that after this stage, because this thing, even though high-key, it would be a smarter decision. It would have been a smarter decision to invest before coming here. Lord. If this isn't proof, I don't know how to actually fight this thing. The hoop looks like it has delayed startup compared to... To be fair, spinning a stick compared to mashing a button, there's going to be more delay on the startup. That's just kind of how the console versions work. Yeah. Why would you stop me when I'm collecting money, Gabe? Why would you do that? I did not want to go back out.
Yo. Yacht. Yo. Hot. Hot. Yacht. 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 Hot. Whoa. Hot. Yacht. Yacht. Hot.
I like how a strat is just to get them hyper pissed off. Look at how rich she is. These things are enemies. I really forget they are. They're not that big of a threat. Honestly. You'd think they would be. Especially since they do infinitely respawn, but... Escape. It's Friday night. Like, yeah, honestly, these enemies aren't that bad as long as you just keep moving. Like, yeah, the swordfish robots are, like, painfully easy if you literally just swim away. Like, there's nothing stopping you. There's no thought, there's no effort. You just kind of do, and it works out in your favor. Sarotep! Oh no. Listen, I defeated Saru Hotep. I don't have time for this. Now I'm wearing the hat. Did he go upstairs? Ow. Oh yeah, this bit. We don't have time for that. Where are you going? Bitch. That's what I thought.
You really got quite a workout there. Have you tried checking out the shops from time to time? Sometimes new products will be on display, so pop in for a look every now and then.
Time to exploit how rich I am. Oh boy. This is why I was hoarding coins. I do not care that I'm broke. I am free. I have 6 fucking transformation gauges, baby. And I'm still early in the game. Oh, this is where we get it.
Okay, attention please. I'm entering new morph data into the morph gear. This morph goes by the name of Wild West Kid. Its specialties are rifle shooting and pistol gunning on the run. You'll probably want to practice learning how to use it in the training room. Want to go over to the training room to try it out?
Actually, you know what? I feel like actually doing both characters while speeding through Yumi's side of things is just cool solely on the virtue that we get to see their different outfits. And how they really weren't lazy with them. Yeah, so this is what happens when you spin the stick. You point the stick to shoot. You just kind of go and kill. You just kind of go and kill with the cowboy form, honestly. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Click the stick. Yeehaw. I mean, this is how they want me to go with them. But considering it can miss, I'm kind of just better off shooting them. Also, recognize this song from last stream? Recognize this song? It's the slingshot minigame from Ape Escape Pumpkin Prime. Because since Soichi Terada came back as the composer for this game, why not reuse an audio track he already made and remix it? I've never seen that animation. I didn't even know there was an animation for that. The things you learn. Oh god, 11 years later, actually. Well, actually, no, 12, because I was 11 when I first... Shit. I turned 23. God damn. In 4 months, I turned 23. That just kind of... I knew it's one of those, man, actually thinking about it, it's crazy how I'm 22 currently and it's the oldest I've ever felt. Like, you could not make me feel like an older man by existing. Because even when I was like in high school and my little brother was still like small, I still felt like hyper old in comparison because my tastes were always fucking old. Like, I still play new stuff every now and then. Not often on stream, but I still do. It's just one of those, man, thinking about it, my tastes are all old, and it's just, if it's not old, it's stuff I missed out on in my childhood, like this. Where the fuck did you come from? Not Joe Me. don't know where the fuck you came from, but I fixed that. See, I would just simply... I would just simply not get shot. Damn. He got a Ookie Jiggle. His name was Ookie Gigolo. I don't know how else to say that name unless it's supposed to be Gigolo, but... Why'd I do that? I would just simply not get shot. Just simply don't perceive the bullets. Yeah, this is what I was trying to get these 3 coins. Like an idiot. Westuki? I almost got through the saloon without getting shot. If the one monkey didn't cap me, I would have been golden. Yeah, I still don't really... Still can't really get through that section without getting hit, honestly. Oh, there's nothing up here. Oh, no, there is. Well, there's nothing to... Why even let me get up there, then? Monkey Town. I didn't think you could shoot me from there. I didn't think my hands counted as, like, a big enough hitbox. Chipmon, Johnny. Yo, that tech though. Nah, the anti-air bullet. Nah, Rukia Munbo was sick with that. Wait. It's weird being older than my classmates and younger than most people I know. Yeah. Wait. Actually, I don't know. I was gonna ask, actually, Alex, how old are you? Because I have genuinely no clue. Because you said college, like, I think a couple times in, like, Jericho's Discord and here. So I just kind of assumed, with the amount of people I know, honestly, mid-20s? Oh yeah, I forgot you can't. You can't alert them until... Oh, shit, then I'm 2 years old. Oh, okay. Because for a split second I was about to say, damn. Because there's just people I've talked to, and then it's like, huh, I wonder how old they are. And then I get the occasional answer of 30, and I sit there like, oh. Like, there's still some people I talk to I'm shocked that are younger than me. Because, like, some of the most cynical people I've talked to are, like, a year younger than me, and I sit there like, oh, that's both funny and horrifying. But again, I can't act that shocked considering I was that way for most of high school, so I can't really blame people for that. Well, I guess a more accurate sense would be I can't really judge my mindset too. Well, no, I can. It's one of those, I can't knock it too much because I was one of those people. Literally has a whole son who attends their college. It's the biggest age I've ever... Oh, when I first started college, there were a lot of age gaps in my classes. Like, the programming classes, I'm pretty sure there was, like, 2 women in their 50s in there, a guy in his 30s. I think there was anybody close to my age, but probably, even then, still, like, had a good couple years on me. Because that was back when I was 18. Oh god, it's been 4 years. That combo, wait. Duck. I'm not gonna lie, getting comboed by the stage was kinda sick. I'm not gonna... The way I lost that life was actually pretty funny. Actually, wait a minute. There's another monkey if I do this. I keep forgetting about that one. Huh. But yeah, like, I've also known people in college who have just whole-ass kids. Actually, I don't think I even had to care when I was still working at Wendy's, because...
You really got quite a workout.
Actually, shit, I do need to contact the other employer to see if they, like, act... Like, because I got a new job. Like, gonna be working at Jersey Mike's for more pay, and I'm gonna try working full-time Monday through Friday. See how that goes, at least until, you know, I decide to go back to college. But, like, actually, I could tell that story during this boss fight. Like, because it's a trip.
Were you looking for me, kid? Your sheriffing days are over. Ain't nobody faster than me when it comes to slapping iron, kid.
Sure of yourself, aren't you?
You wanna try me? I'll be famous when I put you down. Then I'll ask Pink out for a date. And then...
You ready, kid?
As soon as this music box stops, we draw. Here we go.
Also, yeah, Alex, I could also speak from experience and knowing people that are just a couple years younger than me. Early 20s niggas are going through it, me included. Like, that's not even a joke. I just simply shoot him. Not come back here. I just simply shoot you, sir. I simply commit a felony. Just simply die, Monkey Blue.
We're gonna fight.
Sat on a shuttle once and there was a chick who legitimately just about being hospitalized, going through crap in the drama. I was absolutely... Oh. I've killed him.
Well, that is just awesome.
Shit, that's what I was supposed to...
They've captured Blue, Tomoki. This isn't going well.
Not to worry, Mr. Spectre. We still have broadcast stations all over the world.
Indeed. And there are still 3 more of the Freaky Monkey 5. The next one is sure to stop them.
What? Like, she just aired out completely talking about how the cause for the
Time for a little breather, eh?
Oh. That's...
Monkey Blue was talking about some rules of a gunman. I wonder what the rest of them were.
Nah, I'd be mad as fuck too. That's justified. Like that.
That's the monkey mark.
It's not what I wanted, game, but you know what? I'll take it. I can just get stocks from playing the stages. But the story I was gonna tell was one of my actually working through the Wendy's did kinda reconnect with one of my older classmates in college. It was a dude I went to a construction class with. And, you know, from what I thought he was a pretty chill dude. Like, it wasn't until working at Wendy's that I realized, like, he occasionally talked about, oh, like, he has a kid and stuff and all that. And I was like, you know, good for him. He's taking care of his kid. Then, like, one day at work, he got, like, hyper upset. And I don't remember what it was about. I don't know what it was about at all. Because I think everyone, or most people who witnessed that event don't even work there anymore. Yeah, most of them don't. Yeah, they don't work there anymore. But, like, the guy who usually takes orders in the back, I guess they were having a disagreement or some sort of conversation, which led to the guy who works the back getting smacked and practically almost a fight breaking out. And I was like, did I miss like I'm not one of those people who instantly sees a fight in like their workplace or in a school and goes fight. I'm like, oh, what in the active hell was going on? like I'm one of those people who's trying to figure out what the fuck went wrong instead of fight. Like, so just seeing that happen, I was like, what did he do? And I never got a concrete answer, so I just kind of sat there confused. And then he started cursing him out. Like, and I remember it specifically. Dude started yelling about, like, religion shit. And then calling dude the F-slur. And I just sat there like, bro, what does this literally have to do with anything that was done in this building? And then just... he punches the dude, and then they break them up. I go dead silent and I'm saying, yeah, because like they broke that up when it wasn't even a fight. It was just kind of a random one-sided ass beating, honestly. And then just the guy I went to the class with was just, they just kind of let him. He just wasn't in the building for a couple days, so I thought, oh, they fired him after that, which is fair. Like, he tried to fight a coworker and made a big scene, and then it's just, no, they let him back in after a couple days, then apparently he got fired again. Then what's funny enough is that the guy who got beat up, like, he still works there to this day, and so he actually brought him up again. He actually brought dude up again, and he said, apparently either him or one of his friends, like, tried to fight, like, a girl he knew or something to that effect, and I just kind of went, oh. Like, it was just kind of a... that's really unfortunate. I genuinely hope his friend's doing okay. Because I know, apparently she used to work there too, I'm bad with names and I didn't talk to a lot of people, so if they weren't there for like more than a month or two, I probably forgot their names. Or if I didn't talk to them like that. Because I'm not a very talkative person at work, honestly. I just kind of exist and do. Like, you tell me to do something, I will do the thing. I will either respond with an okay or nothing and just do the thing. Like, I very much, from day to day, I kind of don't emote, which is weird because when I'm talking to people, that's when you get my emotion, like, whenever I'm not at work. At work, I'm just kind of, unless I'm feeling specifically pissed off about something or just in a situation that would require me to have any other emotion, it's just kind of like, just kind of in a state of, please let me leave. I just do as I'm told. Yeah, because high key, I never got like. Again, I've admitted this to friends, family, and even coworkers, but I kind of don't talk about it on stream because, you know, I doubt anyone knows, because I didn't give them any of my social media information ever, so I doubt anyone will find me, or these VODs or anything. But it's just, then I don't really care if the corporation doesn't rehire me, honestly. Like, I hated working there. I find lots of people look up to me and see me as a model for being really efficient, good. Kinda same, because a lot of people were actually sad that today was my last day there. Which still feels weird to me, because I always just kind of thought I was mediocre, solely because they only made me do the grill, and apparently I was the best person at the grill because of that. Which is weird, because I'd still occasionally get chewed out and told what I was doing was wrong, even though I'd sit there like, but what I'm doing has not been obnoxious to anything. Like, I haven't been really breaking rules, and even if I have, usually our performance outweighs me doing that. Because the only rule I've outright broken on the job that I'll admit to, well, actually no, I'll admit to taking like some food during downtime, but everyone's done that. Like, I can't even say that's snitching on myself when everyone does it, and even managers do it, like... But... It was on... Oh yeah, it was on how many patties you could put on a grill at once. Because whenever we needed chili meat, I would load the fuck out of, like, a specific section of the grill, because it was 3 sections. 1 grilled chicken section and 2 for just, you know, regular patties. Oh yeah, something you don't get with K, some monkeys just have a love affinity for Yumi. Some monkeys just kind of simmer. Not all of them, but a couple of them do, and it's kind of funny. Now, where are you going? Where are you going? What was I about to say? Like, yeah, I was never really... Like, I never really got trained at the job. They just kind of told me the outline of how the thing works, and then told me to do the thing. Like, that's all I was ever told. So I was like, oh. And anytime I'd mess up, the response was just, for the most part, early on, it was just getting yelled at. And there were times where I broke because of it. Because it's like I'm already under so much pressure. Especially at the start when they had me on the fry station, which, in my opinion, if you put a beginner and someone who hasn't had a job, like, in a fast food restaurant at the fry station first, you're a bastard. like, no. I am actively allowed to call you a bastard at that point. Because that's the most evil thing you can do to someone just starting out. Putting them on the fry station. Because you think, oh, well, if the place is relatively popular anyway, it'd be hell regardless because, you know, lots of people eat there. And you'd be right. But then you realize at the fry station you have to get orders exactly correct and not make duplicates, which is hard because sometimes people push things off your screen, or some things you push things off the screen by accident because for some reason while you were making an order, another order just came in at the same time. Even with the headphones on, even with like the headpiece on, I couldn't focus because I was so stressed out trying to make the orders correct the first time that I kept making extras and kept making more extras, and then continuously getting yelled at about, oh, you need to look at your screen, when I have been, like, I clearly am, but you're gonna yell at me and tell me, like, I'm not.
You're mine! Hey! Hey!
Why did I go this way?
Hey! Yo! One more!
I'm supposed to go show off the alternate routes. Why am I going this way? But yeah, if you can't tell, there's still just a lot of anger and vitriol I had towards my working experience at Wendy's, honestly. Because, like, I haven't told the time that I lost an off day on stream either, because that shit was awful. Like, I think that was actually a couple months before I started streaming, so I just tried to push the thought out of my head, because I was still new at the job and I didn't want to risk losing it. But, the first month I was hired, on one of my off days, they asked me to come in for a bit to just help out, and I'm like, okay, sure, they're probably short a couple people, it's during breakfast time, they'll probably have me help out until like a decent bit into lunch and then let me go. I'm fine with working a couple hours. Paid, of course. So I clock in, I help out for a bit, then me and a couple of other co-workers are told to get in a van. Well, not a van, it was like it was just a regular car, honestly, but we got in the car, we got in the manager's car, and then it was just a 2-hour drive to Orangeburg, South Carolina. So already, by the fact that that ride took 2 hours, in the back of my head I already went, today's gonna be hell, isn't it? And so we worked it, oh, I told this before? Oh no. But worked in that Wendy's for like 4 to 5 hours. Then we did get free food out of it, but I sat there like, first of all, you took my off day. Yeah, they had pretty much abducted me. You took my off day, and then you just kind of proceeded to tell me, alright, but still come in tomorrow because you're scheduled. Then why'd you make Monday my off day if you were just gonna take it from me? Like, I'm sorry, I actually didn't know it. I told it on stream before. But it just pisses me off to no end because it's just a thing of, alright, why did you just blatantly lie to me? Because we needed to train you. And you couldn't train me? You couldn't just say, hey, are you willing to go to do training today? It'll take the whole day because we're going to Orangeburg. And I would have said, not today. At some point later in the week. I would have been civil about it. But you know, they just decided, we're just gonna lie to him. Which, you know, for any sane person, that would be grounds to quit immediately. I needed the money because I was absolutely broken, worried another job would never accept me. And I really wanted good internet at that point because it was already, like, coming up to a whole year in COVID, and I kinda was tired of getting in Discord calls and a lot of the time barely getting to talk because my internet would shit itself harder every time. Even when we reset the router back when we had bad internet, it would not stop shitting itself. Like, it was awful. So I wanted to fix that as soon as possible because I like fighting it. Like, I like a lot of games that will require online. It's just that for most of my life, we've never had the internet support playing a lot of those. Like, high key, that and paying my own phone bill and, you know, being able to go to the store or buy things that I want and or need. Like, those were the main reasons I stuck with this job. And originally, I was still gonna stick with this job until I could buy myself a new PC, so, you know, I can just have a PC that runs a lot of games better. And just, you know, just in general make things easier, emulate some things a bit easier. Just genuinely just upgrade because I love the laptop my parents got me, like, for my 20th birthday. No, 21st. I gotta remember 2020, I was turning 21. For my 21st birthday, like, I'm still grateful for it. Like, without it, I wouldn't be able to stream, I wouldn't be able to video edit, I wouldn't be able to play games and talk on Discord on the computer. Cause, like, the last computer I had, if I tried to even run a GBA emulator, like a GBA game while on Discord, the computer would just kind of die. Like, no joke. And I could tell you the computer was like an all-in-one PC from the mid-2000s. So you'd think it would run at least slightly better than that, but no. We got it at the yard sale for $50 like a couple years back because I didn't understand the concept of a gaming PC, honestly. Like, it's not even a joke. I genuinely did not understand the concept of a gaming PC. So I sat there like, oh, what do you mean there's specifics? What do you mean there's what do you mean there's specs? What do you mean there's building PC? Oh.
You really got quite a workout there.
That day when I was 17, I learned and I sat there and said, why the fuck does everything cost money? Had an Android tablet with Windows 10 on it. My mom got 2 of those, and my brother got a beat-up laptop. Wasn't so polished that I got a free nice. I think up until 2020, the highest quality computer I ever had my hands on was the weird like, you know those laptops that can detach the actual screen and then it turns into a tablet? My high school had those, which is very weird considering, you know, I live in the South. Seeing shit like that in the South throws me off. Can officially say my college scholarship. Hey, good on you for being able to use yours, genuinely, because I'm not able to use mine. Especially not now. But, like, I think before parents got me it for my 21st birthday, I think, yeah, the ones from high school that you could detach the tops of and it would turn into a touchscreen tablet. But even if you didn't detach it, it'd still be like a touchscreen screen and then the rest just a normal laptop. That's how I actively got to experience really good PSP emulation for the first time. Because, yeah, I had a Vita, but I never really thought about hacking it because, you know, I didn't have money to buy things. Like, I couldn't buy an SD to Vita or anything. And funnily enough, even when I did hack it, I didn't have money to buy ST to Vita because work study was canceled at college because COVID. And the money I had was spent on both One's Justice 2 and Pirate Warriors 4, and lots of junk food. Smart money decision maker during those times, I really wasn't. I like those games, but I still really bad monetary decision, all things considered. High school, the laptop was able to emulate PSP all the way to PC. God damn! Another ones at our high school, people use them for PSP games, and I know one kid who I think they used to call Bautista. I forget why. But there was this one kid with glasses that everyone used to call Bautista. Before he moved, I remembered back when Undertale was like still... Well, it still is big, but when it was still in more of its hype phase. Like, I saw him running it on the school laptop and I was like, how the fuck? Because, like, oh god, the school laptops were the first time I was actually able to experience Mugen at a decent frame rate. Even though, honestly, even on the older computers we have, even though they don't run good, like, Mugen still ran pretty good, all things considered, barring I didn't choose certain characters or stages. Still remember just being in high school. Oh god, that was the first time I played in high school. The first time I played the fucking the Iki Tosin beat 'em ups on PSP. The damn Kanikuman Generations port on PSP. I didn't play Birth by Sleep on there because I think at the time I already rented the PS3 version of 2.5, so I didn't see a point. I know I played the Digimon World game English patched on the PSP emulator back then. I think I played a bit of the Ape Escape game where when you're on the helmet big mission. Except, you know, I didn't somehow end up downloading the Chinese ROM. Which it still irks me how it was still released in multiple countries, just none of them English speaking. Yes, I still hate Sony for that. Then again, I hate Sony for how they handled this series in the West for the most part. Because it's like, bro, we'll give you the 3 main games and like 2 or 3 of the spin-offs, but I want to play the game where you literally just control the monkeys. No. But I want to play the game that's based on the anime that looks really cool. No. Oh. Kisuke gets bodied. It's Friday night. Huh. I finally got hit by one. Oh yeah, that was how I got to play the Shonen Sunday fighting game on PSP. I remember also trying Spectral vs. Generation. That's how I tried Fate Unlimited Codes! And that's how I figured out about Bleach Heat the Soul. And this is the funniest one. Michael Jackson The Experience. Learning years later, like 5 years down the line, after going, this Muse Dash thing looks neat, I want to play it. Learning that Michael Jackson's The Experience is literally just prototype Muse Dash is kind of hilarious. Because the controls are literally the same. It's circle and left on the D-pad to hit certain notes. Except for Michael Jackson's The Experience, you hit a separate button to enter the fever time, whereas fever time in Muse Dash just kind of happens automatically the better you do. Actually, yeah, I'll do her training room just to see her different outfits. Finally. Honestly, as a whole, I don't remember whose outfits I like more. But I honestly like all the outfits in this game for the extra, just transformations. Even though, kind of, admittedly, I'm not a big fan of Kay's cowboy design, but it's fine. And honestly, I haven't seen half of Yumi's because I never really played as her. I always played as Kay. And it wasn't because, you know, oh, I'm a boy, I'm gonna play a boy. Like, just kind of never really... Like, I like Yumi, she seems neat, it's just, she seems nice. Just never really felt the need to play her.
Here I go.
Back when J-Stars was released, I got heavy into switching accounts on my PS3. I remember finding out it was coming westward, and because I think recently when it did, me and my dad were coming back from a trip. Also did with the PSP. But, me and my dad were coming back from a family trip. So when I found out it was coming west side and it was already like digitally released on PSN, I was like, Dad, can we please go to the store? Can I please get a $40 PSN card? I need it. I need it. And honestly, despite like even like 7 to 8 years down the line, I still enjoy J-Stars more than I should, honestly. Like, I can admit it's not really a good arena fighter, but I still have fun with it. That and graphically, it's still... Honestly, it just needs more color. But then again, that was kind of an issue with the whole PS3 era. I imported J-Stars before it released in English, never knew it was brought over until 2 or 3. Yeah, because a lot of content creators mainly made content before it dropped in the West. And by the time it dropped in the West, it either was getting shit on or just no one talked about it anymore. And I was like, I don't know if they patched anything. Because, well, no, I think only like the PS4 version is called like Victory Versus Plus, which I don't have. I only have the PS3 version. I'm not sure if that's called Plus 2. I know the Vita version isn't, oddly enough. But yeah, by the time the American version came out, it was weird. Because, like, I remember people being so... like, people loving the game when it first came out in Japan, and then by the time it came out in the West, like, the people who loved it weren't playing it anymore. And everyone just hated it. Like, only me and a couple of my friends in high school actually liked the game at that point, and I sat there like, is it really that bad? And even playing it now, while I can see why people don't like it that much, I can agree, I don't think it's good, but I still really enjoy it. Like, I still genuinely find the game fun. I don't see a reason to go, oh, it was trash. Like, yeah, it feels stiff, but that's kind of the Spike Chunsoft Arena Fighter MO post Budokai Tenkaichi. Like, it doesn't feel disgusting to me, it just feels weird. PS4 added nothing, to be honest. Played the PS3 version for an entire summer along with a couple people. Oh. Okay, so I'm not missing out on anything then. Because I was about to say, did the PS4 version add anything other than possibly, like, better graphics and higher frame rate? Probably not even higher frame rate. Actually, fun fact about a PS4 version not even adding a better frame rate. I don't know if anyone could tell when I was streaming Bat Tried, like, at this point over a month ago, if anyone even remembers I streamed it, a bit of it. but that game runs at 30 across the board, like on PS4, PS3, and Vita. Like there's gonna be slowdown on PS4 and 3. Jesus Christ, on Vita, that game just kind of dies sometimes to a point where, since it's hacked, I kind of have to overclock it to make it more playable at points. Like, it's still not Jak and Daxter Vita Collection bad, but it's still pretty... Can I just... I'm curious. Okay, I can. You know... I'm starting to think. I'm starting to think I'm just stupid. Which may be a true statement. Like, God. That time makes me so nostalgic because, like, I know, like, I do need to start watching Jericho's stuff again because I still like his Let's Plays. I just kind of never, like, I like Let's Plays and his Let's Plays in general. I just kind of just don't watch them as much, but because I know he's been streaming Raging Blast 1 a lot recently, and I was just sitting there thinking, man, I really did like Raging Blast 1 for what it was. Like, I kind of wish the faces were more expressive, but other than that, the game looked pretty goddamn good. Like, honestly, I just kind of wish the game felt as free as Tenkaichi did in general. Got a binge because I was so busy. Understandable. For me, it's literally just a case of, I like this person and want to support their content. Or, I could do something, like, my brain is very much a, I like this thing, but I will put it off for X amount of reasons, even if they're not good. Like, my brain is very weird priority. Like, my sense of priority in my brain is really weird. Like, and it's not even a taste thing, it's just general. Because it'll be like, oh, I'm making chili at Wendy's, right? And, like, one of the older people who worked there recently said, oh yeah, I usually put in the water first, then the beans, then the actual sauce. So I'm gonna be real, sometimes I just dump the beans in first. Sometimes I dump the sauce in first. Sometimes I just kind of throw in the beans. And then it's just like, oh. Like, I've done every other iteration of that except water first. So, like, since this week was my last week and today was my last day, I said, fuck it, why don't I try it that way? And honest to God, water first is, like, the better way to do it. Like, within literally the last week I'm there, I was told the best way to make it, and I sat there like, huh, I could have been doing this the whole time. It happened again. Just the conundrum of, huh, there was an easier way to do this that was infinitely more convenient, and nobody told me until I was already too late. I still didn't think I could stand on that. I am more shocked I almost caught him. I am more shocked I almost caught him on that first swing. That was a guess. That was a guess.
Here I go.
Actually, which monkey is up next?
I'll learn you the rules of a...
Oh no, I skipped the cutscene. Wait a minute. Nah, I skipped the cutscene shit.
If a monk...
Here I go!
I'll learn you the rules.
Oh, damn it.
And forward!
You scatter arrows bullets at me.
Fight to the death. Fight to the death.
Yo! Yo! And forward! Yay! Yo! Yo!
Fight to the death.
Wait a minute. Can I still fight him like... No. I can't fight him. I can't fight him like I do in 2.
Rules of a You're wounded. Fight to the death.
Can I?
That's it. We're gonna fight. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Go!
Death.
Well, that is just awesome. Time for a little breather, eh? Monkey Blue was talking about...
You know what? I feel like that's a good place to end it. Like 2 bosses. Because I know I do... Yeah, because next I think it's leading up to Monkey Yellow. So yeah, it won't be... Like next week I'll probably... Yeah, next week. Next week, Friday, is probably a good time to continue this. So let me just... do the thing. Not starting soon. Why did I? Oh no. Like next stream, like I'll probably end up streaming tomorrow afternoon because I'm actually in the mood. Also, hey, shut. Fucker, you never said anything. But yeah, see you guys soon. I'm more than likely gonna stream tomorrow afternoon, just because I'm feeling slightly in a better mood than usual, because new job. Hopefully everything goes alright with this one. Guaranteed to get paid more, so just kind of hoping things will actually turn out my way. See ya.